When I get a DUI case, I have several frequently asked questions, and so this video I'm just going to go over some of those for you, and maybe they'll answer some questions that you may have. If you have any other ones, obviously give me a call. I'll walk you through it. A question I always get, what's BAC? Well, BAC is the amount of alcohol in a person's body measured by weight of the alcohol in a certain volume of blood. That's called your blood alcohol concentration, BAC. Alcohol is absorbed directly through the walls of the stomach and the small intestine, and then it goes obviously into your bloodstream, travels throughout your body and into your brain, causing obviously your impairment. Another question I get, does the type of alcohol I drink affect my BAC? Well, no. A drink is a drink is a drink. Whatever you're drinking, it doesn't matter about the type of alcohol. Now, a typical drink equals about half an ounce of alcohol. And that's an approximate amount of alcohol that's going to be found in one shot of liquor. It's a 5-ounce pour of wine or one 12-ounce beer. So a drink is a drink is a drink. It doesn't matter, what type of alcohol it is. The BAC is going to be the same. Now, what affects your BAC? That's another common question I get. Now, how fast your BAC is going to rise is determined to a number of factors is going to determine that. Obviously, the number of drinks. The higher you drink, the higher your BAC is going to be. How fast you drink. When alcohol is consumed very quickly, you reach a higher BAC, and when it's consumed over when it's consumed over a long period of time. Now, your gender will affect that. Women generally have less water and more body fat per pound of body weight than men. So alcohol does not go into the fat cells as easily as other cells, so more alcohol remains in the blood, so it affects women differently. Your weight. The more you weigh, the more water that's present in your body. And this water will dilute the alcohol and obviously lowers the BAC. Another factor, your food in your stomach. Absorption will be slowed if you have had something to eat. Another question I get, what about other medications or drugs that you may be on? Well, medication or drugs will not change your BAC. However, if you drink alcohol while you take certain medications, you may feel it may be more impaired, which can affect your ability to perform driving-related tasks and may ultimately result in your DUI. Another question, when am I impaired? Now, the way I answer that, because of the multitude of factors that affect your BAC, it's very difficult to assess your own BAC or impairment. Though a small amount of alcohol affects your brain and your ability to drive, people often swear they're fine after several drinks. In fact, the failure to recognize alcohol impairment is often a symptom of impairment. Another question I get, how will I know I'm impaired and should I care? Well, to answer that, alcohol steadily decreases a person's ability to drive a motor vehicle safely. The more you drink, the greater the effect. So as with BAC, your signs of impairment are going to differ with the individual. Essentially, if you have an alcohol concentration between 0.8 and 0.10, studies have shown you're 11 times more risk of causing an accident. You're also higher at risk if you're a male that's been drinking. Even small amounts of alcohol can impair a person's ability to drive. Obviously, every state's passed a DUI law making it illegal to drive with a BAC of 0.08 or higher. A driver can also be arrested for a BAC below 0.08 when a law enforcement believes there's probable cause based on the driver's behavior. Another question, what can I do to stay safe when I plan on drinking? I think you know the answer to this. Choose a non-drinking friend as a designated driver. It's very simple. And ask ahead and plan ahead of time if you can stay somewhere or get you a cab. That's the best way that you can, and the least expensive way that you can plan for a safe night out. And also there's other like bars and things have safe ride programs that can be effective and help you out. Obviously always wear your safety belt because if you get in an accident, it's going to be very bad. If you plan on drinking, plan not to drive, obviously. You should always contact us or call our Myrtle Beach DUI team here at the Lovely Law Firm for defense if you've been charged. Again, we'll give you a free consultation. Give us a call, 843-839-4111.
When life gets ugly, justice is lovely. The love